On Saturday, I went to Howl-O-Scream at SeaWorld San Diego, and in this video, I'll share with you my thoughts about the event. I'll quickly introduce the event, then tell you about the scare zones, the shows, the SCAREAs, the haunted houses, and the themed dining. At the end of the video, I'll show you how you can save money on your tickets to Howl-O-Scream. Howl-O-Scream is a nighttime separately ticketed event on select nights during the Halloween season. SeaWorld does not recommend this event for people under 13, but I did see quite a few children on the Saturday that I went. The event officially begins at 7, but they let people in before that, and they have an opening ceremony right at the start, so do try to arrive before 7. Parts of SeaWorld started closing at 5 p.m. to transition into the event, and while the website does say that people inside the park can enter through the rentals area, on the night I went, we were sent back out and had to enter through the Howl-O-Scream entrance, which is to the right of the main entrance after security. Officially, Electric Eel, Emperor, and Journey to Atlantis are the rides that are supposed to be open during the event, but Tentacle Twirl was also open on the night that I went. Posted wait times for the roller coasters did exceed 20 minutes in the middle of the night, but I did see some reports that the wait times were negligible on a Friday. During the event, walkways become scare zones, which you can see on screen. Each scare zone has its own unique theme, and the scare actors will try to approach and scare you. If you don't want to be scared in the scare zones, you can purchase a no boo necklace. I didn't find it necessary, but I did see a lot of younger people using them. The big show during the event is Darkness Falls in Nautilus Theater. This show tells the story of a girl's battle against evil, which takes her from her nightmares to the underworld. I enjoyed both the choreography and the story, so I definitely recommend planning your night around the showtime for Darkness Falls. I think I would have enjoyed the show even more if I had gotten VIP seating, which gives access to the front middle viewing section. In addition to Darkness Falls, there are also smaller shows in the SCAREAs. The opening ceremony is in Carnival of Chaos, where they also have a number of circus acts that varied in length. The acts were all impressive, and I found the magician quite humorous as well.
Make some sort of magical gesture. For the amazing ending to this trip, fling open the bag and receive a huge round of applause.
Here goes nothing. Yeah!
Vampire Underground is the other SCAREA, which had a DJ all night and vampire dancers at certain times. There was also supposed to be a vampire blood ceremony, but at the time on the schedule, I didn't see anything special going on. The showtimes for the SCAREAs are different each night and not in the app, unlike Darkness Falls, so I recommend taking a picture of the sign on the night that you go. Now I'll move on to the haunted houses. Circus of the Damned is a clown-themed haunted house, and while it was less scary than the others, it was my favorite visually. A lot of people got in line for this one before the event even started, and wait seemed close to 20 minutes all night until about 10:30 when the wait time dropped to basically 0. If you don't want to wait, you can buy Frontline Fear to skip the lines for 5 haunted houses. The extreme version also allows you to skip the line for rides, and there's also a version with unlimited priority access. Nearby, you'll also find Nightmare Experiment, which is a hospital experimenting on humans. I found the visuals of this house to be the most disgusting. Simon's Slaughterhouse is pretty self-explanatory and the bloodiest of the haunted houses. Very few people seem to start off with this house, but at 9 p.m. after the first show of Darkness Falls, this became the house with the longest line, and it stayed that way for the rest of the night. Deathwater Bayou is a graveyard in the swamp and had lots of small details that I really liked. I tried to do this one first, but it actually wasn't open until a little bit later. The line alternated between being quite long and only about 5 minutes or so. Next to Deathwater Bayou is Area 64 Alien Outbreak. In this haunted house, security couldn't keep aliens contained as they were being experimented on. I found this house to be the scariest and waited just under 20 minutes for it at the beginning of the event. In general, the haunted houses at this event were more detailed and scarier than at Howl-O-Scream in Orlando, but not as scary as the haunted house in Universal Studios Hollywood. If you plan to eat or drink, I recommend going to the Blood Moon Bar next to Vampire Underground or the food stands near there so that you can enjoy your food on the standing tables while watching the vampire dancers. The blood bag seemed quite popular and actually kind of has the consistency of blood but tastes sweet. You can get a proper meal at Explorer's Cafe, which was serving its regular menu, but I don't really recommend doing that because you have limited time during the event. Instead, you could consider the Howl-O-Scream Fright Feast, which is a buffet that starts at 5 p.m. before the event, if the price for that isn't too high for you. There's also a VIP tour, which includes this feast, 4 complimentary beverages, a behind-the-scenes look at a haunted house, and the Frontline Fear benefits. Now I'll show you how to save money on your tickets to Howl-O-Scream. If you go to the SeaWorld website, then you'll see that the prices for each day are different. You can click the date with the cheapest price, but once you get to the checkout page, you'll notice there is a $9.99 transaction fee. So if you plan to attend the event with other people, try to buy all of your tickets in one transaction. Depending on the day that you want to go and the number of people that are in your group, it might be possible to save money by buying through Undercover Tourist, which I have an affiliate link for in the description of this video. If you've compared the prices and found that it's cheapest to buy through the SeaWorld website, you can earn 2% cash back if you go through Rakuten. On the Rakuten website, find SeaWorld and click on it, which will open up the SeaWorld website. Scroll down and click San Diego, California. In the top, go to Buy Tickets and select Howl-O-Scream tickets. If you've never used Rakuten to earn cash back on your online purchases before, then you can use my referral link in the description of this video to get $30 back after your first purchase. Rakuten pays out 4 times every year via PayPal. If you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate if you let the like button know, and I do plan on uploading other videos about SeaWorld and San Diego, which I'll eventually link on screen.